So walking was a big deal for me. It helped me to connect. It helped me to exercise, get movement. It helped me to recognize how unfit I was. Now, I mean, shoot, I could do. First thing I did when I moved here to Atlanta was entering a 5K. I was about to turn 50 years old, and I've been here for 3 years now. So 3 years ago, I did my very first 5K. And I had to use that walking to help me to train and get developed so that I can do a 3.5 mile run walk. And by the way, I did it my very first time in 41 minutes. And I was very excited. I don't know if I could do it again, but I keep walking to help me. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit more when we get to the end of this presentation, because I want you to hear some of the things that I had to program myself with to keep myself going. Because it's not as easy all the time as we think that it is. If we're trying to do it alone, we need to bring in a support system. And sometimes that support system is really what kicks us through to the, when we feel like we can't go any further. So I'm going to share that with you at the end of this presentation. Another thing that really helped me during the time when I was making the transition, when I was growing internally, spiritually, emotionally, when I was becoming the new me that I am today. One of the things that helped me was going back to my roots. And when I say my roots, I'll just tell you, I started this holistic health journey over 20 years ago. And at the root of it all was aromatherapy, essential oils. Right upstairs in the wellness department, you will find a slew of essential oils. And let me tell you about essential oils and why it was so beneficial to me at the time when I was getting started with learning about a holistic lifestyle. First of all, it's simple. It's in a bottle. And all I have to do is, if I like, I could create a concoction, if you will. Thank you so much for my wonderful bottle. I like these blue bottles that are upstairs. And do you know why they use blue bottles? Tell me, why do you think they use these bottles?
Keep the sun out.
Thank you. Keep the sun out. This is what's going to keep your essential oils from going rancid so quickly. So you want to keep the sun out, and it only takes a few drops because they're very, very potent. Essential oils are like the essence of the plants, herbs, flowers, and trees from which they are derived from. So when you take this and put it in this bottle, it only takes maybe about, I'm going to put 4 drops. Now this is one of my favorite blends. Lemongrass. Lemongrass is just, oh my God. It's all that in a bag of chips. And then what I like to blend with it is 4 drops of peppermint. 4. Simple. Very simple, easy. You put this in make your little, this concoction or elixir or whatever you want to call it. But it's amazing what it does for you because essential oils have these wonderful properties. Now the properties can be physical, they can be emotional, they can affect you in many different ways. So I want you guys to feel how this affects you and how easy it is to apply. I generally just take a little mist. I mean, I feel it before I even start spraying because I know what to expect. But I want you to pass that around. You can spray it however you want.
Be careful with the eyes.
Yeah, be careful with the eyes. Lemongrass and peppermint both are, when they touch the skin and stuff, can be irritants. But for me, I'm used to it. I just kind of close my eyes when I mist and stuff and just keep it moving. But it's refreshing, it's invigorating, uplifting. The peppermint and both the lemongrass have those properties. They are both energizing and uplifting. But what I really love about the lemongrass is because the grass has the grounding and earthy components to it. So grounding is very important to me because I can get out here very quickly. It's kind of my personality. I'm an Aries, fire sign. It's easy for me to go there. So I need something that's going to keep me grounded and just in my body, if you will. So, essential oils, aromatherapy is so powerful. Do you know that you can add essential oils to your bath? You can put drops in your bath. You can add essential oils to your laundry if you want to freshen them and you don't want to use the fragrances that come in some of the not so natural laundry detergents, and you want to add essences to the what am I talking about? Laundry. I'm talking about to the wash cycle. If you want to put in the wash cycle, if you want to put some in the vent there, you can do it in the rinse. Because think about it, essential oils have antifungal, antibacterial, antiseptic. It has many properties that are beneficial in so many different ways. So this is why aromatherapy was such a wonderful lead in to the holistic health world for me. And I use it every day for my clients as well, because I know that it's going to assist them with managing stress, for one. Everybody know about stress, right? Anybody in here got stress? You got stress? No stress? Well, how about this? Anybody in here got a husband? Anybody in here got a wife, children, a job, a business? A life? Thank you very much. If you have any of those things, then you have the capacity to have stress in your life. And stress is not just something that happens when someone else introduces something to you that you don't like. Did you know that your body feels stressed just by going outside if it's cold? If you're coming from a warmer temperature and you step out into a cooler temperature, your body begins to shake and shiver to try to get to a place of homeostasis, right? So that state that is not homeostasis is stress. Because there's something that's imbalanced and it's not going on like it should. So you desire, your body desires, your mind, your spirit desires to be in homeostasis. So that's what you work toward, is getting to that place. But in the meantime, you need some tools. And that's what we're talking about today, is tools. Another thing that's very beneficial. Have you ever wondered why candles are a part of a multi-billion-dollar industry? People use candles in so many different ways. It's unreal. But for the self-care, I want you to think of it like this. This is wax and a wick in a container. And when you add light to it, thank you so much. When you add light to it, a fire, it illuminates, right? So I want you to kind of think of, as you prepare for creating your own me time experiences, think of when you light this as a representation of the light within you. Okay? So when you light your candle and you sit it down, imagine yourself in the light within you that is illuminating. So right now, I want you all to close your eyes. You are in a safe space, so it's okay to let all of the distractions or thoughts about your phone that is sitting beside you that you really want to pick up, but you know that you're in a classroom and you shouldn't. So put those things out of your mind. Focus your attention and your attention on the light inside of you. You are the light of the world, manifested for all to see. You are the light that the Creator of all things has placed so that your brothers and sisters can find their way home. It feels good to be in light. Deep down inside, in your gut, in your solar plexus. The light is radiating. The light within you is expanding beyond you and out into the entire world. In fact, this light is expanding beyond the world that we know, and even into the expanded universe around us. We are galactic beings. We are human beings. We are light beings. And we know that in all things, our focused intention should always be to be in the present moment, filled with love, filled with joy, filled with peace and abundance and prosperity will rain down upon us as we know who we are, what we are, and our purpose in this life. Take a deep breath in and blow it out slowly. Take another deep breath in and blow it out slowly. Breathe in again and breathe out.
We who rest on the principles of divine law, or the activity of I am, are made new again, strengthened.